Wow, okay. Guys. I tried to go live, but it won't let me go live, so this is going to be pre-uploaded, but fuck it. It's as live as I'm alive right now. And I've come to a conclusion. I've had this conclusion, but this is the first time I'm speaking on it, guys. Now, some could say I'm crazy. Some could say I have an existential crisis. Some could say I'm lazy and I just don't know what the fuck to do. But the only thing I have been doing is questioning everything. Literally, our way of life, the way we communicate, reality, understanding, fear, conditioned fear, all of this shit, dude, that's in our society. I've always just had a quick tongue about it, but what is... Okay, you know what? Basically, this comes together with the idea of me not having the ideology to do what I want to do in life, you know? And what I want to do in life is just see the world, travel. I don't give a shit to work in corporate America, social societies. I'll give a decent help job, but I don't really care about none of that. I'm sorry, but it's true. So therefore, damn, is this shit gonna stay? Therefore, I'm here trying to figure out, you know what? Let's get to the bottom and grain of what this meant. So I decided to take notes, guys. I got notes. So first and foremost, if you're here with me, you must know this is the American dream. We are here living in America, in the American dream. First of all, the thing about dreams is they're not true. They're not real. It's a pigment of your imagination. So the whole concept of American dream is a fallacy created just to, you know, get America popping, get it started. It's like a propaganda slogan. That's what the American dream kind of came to me as a kid. And then they were actually like, no, seriously, if you work hard and do this and blitz this, you can have a white picket fence and all this shit. First of all, this is true. You can do that, but why do you have to put your whole everything into this dream until you're dead? Like, sleep on me or wake up. But why are you going to dream hard as shit just so you can retire at 60 in a picket fence in the suburbia? That's not life to me, and that's the problem I have with this American dream. So I made my notes right here. They're probably going to give me shit for driving and posting this, but I got my notes right here, and basically I've come to the conclusion it's a paradox. It's a paradox because how can you live a dream? Okay, when you look at the dream, it's created by lies. So the first lie, life is fair. How the fuck is life fair when my ancestors came on the boat, apparently, because who knows if that's even true, but they came on the boat and they were enslaved for all this time, and there was no reconciliation or nothing for all that time. Just like, hey, okay, you're here now, you got freedom, that's what's up. Now, I mean, that's the past, leaving the past, sure, but we still struggle and hurt from this past just because we don't have the obligatory understanding to move up, you know, in the way we should move up. Because, let's face it, we're preconditioned to live here, you know. When back in Africa, who knows, I could be preconditioned for something else. But that's one of them. It's just a lie and a fallacy. So, okay, now with the lies, where's the real? Where's the reality of the lies? And I found it as in the reality is life isn't fair. So why the fuck are we always talking about if you work hard and do this and do that, everything will come to you and life will be fair? It's not fair, but it's fair. Which one is it? It's an oxymoron. It's a paradox. It's a concept. Now, when we're born, we all get birth certificates, right? Whichever country you're in. And here in America, you know, I don't know if y'all know, but you have a fund, right? You have this secret Rothschild trust fund in your name, and it's worth like, $80,000 or some shit. I tried to a couple people confirmed theirs and got their money. At a certain time, there was like a breach in the Federal Reserves, because that's where our birth certificates are, and that's where the money is. I am a product of America. You are a product of America. They own us. We aren't free. You don't have freedom. I'm sorry. I'm a conspiracy theorist. Think about it. If you were free and you have freedom, would you have to get up to go to either school every day or work every day? Because see, the crazy thing about schools are prisons. They're just for young kids to get them conditioned for America. So if I don't go to school, my parents can go to jail and I can be taken away. What kind of sense does that make in like real reality? They literally create like reality in front of us, and we're just okay with it. We're okay. I don't want to go to fucking school. I shouldn't have to go to school if I'm 10, 11, 12, this, that. But like that's beyond the point. So we got schooling. Birth certificate. Our birth certificates are property reserve of the banks because the banks have money on us to make money in America. If we don't do that, we're what? Homeless? We're bums? We're scum? We're just not we're not intact with society. Society cannot handle these people because they're not contributing. But who's to say I can't contribute it somewhere elsewhere? Who says he can't contribute somewhere? Maybe they just don't like the workforce or work policy. A lot of people are very free people and can't really be mundane and scolded upon and micromanaged like majority of America is until you've got micromanaged enough. They thereby give you the idea like, hey, I think it's time for you to micromanage someone else. Like, no, I don't give a shit. Like, you're your own person, I'm my own person, we do our own job. I don't know, guys. This is like a rant nakedness. It's just, I've had it with life. And I'm not saying I'm just like, oh, fuck life, because I'm still gonna be here. I'm in the shit till the fan falls out. Like, just wait on it. I'm here, but just, I'm speaking on everything that's bullshit. Because of a lot of it is. Now, you're born into success people, right? Not hard. Easy life, just follow the blueprint. Then you got your people that don't have a blueprint. And they're trying to make theirs and go, but how are they going to follow a blueprint and be happy? It's either you follow the blueprint and you're not happy, or you follow and make your own blueprint. Making your own blueprint is pretty damn hard, but you always see these stories of people grinding from it. See me, I'm trying to make my own blueprint, but how the hell am I going to make my blueprint when the world doesn't want to look at your own blueprint? We live in the world, right? My blinker's not on. Good God. Okay. So, said the country owes you. What did I say? Yeah, I said all this. Options are limited. I really even have to write notes for this shit. Options limited without money. That's another thing. You cannot be anything in this world without money. It's the fact. Currency is the devil. It's the root of all evil. And then we're going to get back to that on the back side of this page. I made this tree. And like with this tree, it's called the tree of black men because I'm a black man. So I'm speaking for my black reality I live every day. I'm like, so, you know, you can either go down two sides of the tree because there's two sides, this side or that side. On this side of the tree, you notice you need the three things, not even this side. On the tree, the three things you need to live, right? Money, food, shelter. That's it. 3 things. So when it comes to this side of the tree, most people in the ghettos and, you know, not very precisely educated and fair places to live, they often tend to go on this side of the tree because there's not a good foundation to, you know, pick up from. So they're like, if I want food, shelter, water, all these things, unanimously, as much as I can, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sell drugs, I'm gonna hurt people, I'm gonna become a criminal so that I can live. It's like, people aren't bad people. We aren't. It's just, when you get to wanting to live, you know, you have to do what you have to do. Kodak Black, he said, I had to steal, but I'm not a thief. If you understand the intellect of what that means, you have to know you do things because you have to do them, not because you want to do it. Just like that's what they say. Sometimes you have to do what you don't. Okay, so here's criminals doing what they don't want to do, but they got to do it because they have fucking families to feed. Now, and then you look on the left side of the tree, and you look at the people, okay, I'm going to follow this a legitimized system on the pyramid scheme. You know, work hard, get a job, 9 to 5, maybe become manager. Oh, I get a 401k. I get Social Security. Oh, looky here, I'm 50 years old. I got 60 and 70 to live and do what I want. What the hell am I going to do at 50, 60, 70? What are you going to do? It's not the same. I'm trying to live now. I'm not trying to live when I'm fucking knocking on my... You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not trying to live while I'm knocking on my grave. But damn near it's like, what are you supposed to do? So it's either you got to risk it all, or you just settle up and get ready for that 10, 20-year retirement plan after you work the fucking your her life. This is modern day slavery. And the thing is, the way it's still modern is because, and I love white people. My friend girl is white. Yes, friend girl. Anyways, I don't mind white people. It's just the fact of the matter is they have it easier to come up. The system is created for them. It's fair for them. It's not fair for us. So when you say life isn't fair, don't say it's not always fair, because it's fair sometimes and sometimes it's not. And that shouldn't be the way it's either it's fair or not. That's why I have such a big problem. You know, they have trust funds. They have money in the family for years ago. Where's my money for my family years and years ago? Just now, luckily, I'm coming from a prosperous middle-class family. So, you know, there is a little money in the family. Not that I have, like, access to it or anything, but because they created, you know, and work so diligent and hard. They're from the South. So, in the South, they're just naturally known to work harder, which makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. But they made theirs, and I'm just like, I'm not finna bust my ass hard as shit, because I'm lazy. That's the truth and the fact of the matter. I'm a millennial. I'm lazy. I got everything I ever asked for. I didn't have to work hard for a lot of the stuff I do have. And I may not be ready to grow up and, you know, realize this is just what we have to do. Maybe I'm trying to start a cult. Maybe I'm trying to start a revolution. I don't fucking know what I'm going to do. But right now I'm venting, and I wrote down some diagrams, and I basically just proved how shit ain't fair. It's not. So, like, I don't know. How long is this video going? I'm going on 11 minutes. I sound mad as shit. I'm really not that mad. It's just, when I get in my, like, conceptual understanding of, you know, thoughts, I put it down, and it's not fair. So I don't want to be property of the Rothschilds anymore. Take my last name, take my first name. You can have it. And that's just my energy. It should be everybody's energy. Literally. If we fail the system fails. So why the fuck are we failing the system? We're following